Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's PredatorX back here, and this is long overdue. This video, this is going to be my Black Ops 4 review as of right now, and just overall the game and how I feel about it. So I've got quite a few gameplays in the back. I'm sorry this is going to be a long video, but just sit back and try to enjoy it. This took ages to do a video and edit, so hit that like button and smash that subscribe if you are brand new. Anyway, so let's get straight into it. So I'm going to start with multiplayer. I'm going to start with the positives. It's fun. The gunplay is great. I feel great to use. I can use pretty much any gun I need to, which will lead into my point coming up soon. As you can see in the gameplay, I do really well with the KN because this is when I was grinding the KN to get gold on it, which I've also just unlocked diamond camo for the assault rifles. That's amazing for me, and I wasn't doing a video on it, but I might make a video on trying to get rainbow diamond for you all. Anyway, as you can see, this gameplay at the moment I am playing in firing range, and this is also a positive and a negative. I feel like Black Ops 4 for me, I don't know about you guys, is just there's something missing in the maps. They're all very similar. It's just the classic maps are the best, the ones that brought back, like all the BO1 maps, slums, and I think that's all they brought back. I'm trying to think on top of my head. But no, it's just it needs to have something. It just needs something. I'm reading off a piece of paper I wrote down as well, guys. Yeah, and but overall, I think it feels great. It's just there's something missing. Anyway, I said to the negatives. The specialists, yes, and this is when I'm going to get more in detail. The specialists, I'm fine with. When they got announced, I bring back special. I was a bit disappointed. I did not want specialists to come back. But it is what it is. The problem I have with them, with the equipment, some of them are so overpowered. For example, the one I hear probably the most, who will just kill me right there, is Prophet. He is probably one of the most annoying ones because of his little seeker drone. If you get stunned by that, most of the times, like, you do die. And I feel like most of my deaths have come at the hand of like specialist equipment or specialist weapons, and it really ruins like the good players or people that are going on them streaks. I know a lot of people and hopefully been having issues with it, and I just hope to God, I just hope that they actually fix this, because some things are game breaking. I'm trying to think on top of my head as well. Like mainly I only use Recon and Crash, or at the most, and Seraph is pretty much my aggressive player, but I only use it on like 1 or 2 maps. Most of the time it's Recon. I like helping my team out. I like getting to know where the locations are. I like to know, like, I like to rush their spawn, get in the back, get the mag kills. I'm very much a supportive player, but I don't like Ajax at all. He needs to be fixed quick. His shield is annoying as hell. The dog, I think it's Nomad's dog, is so overpowered. It is ridiculous. That needs to be changed to either just reduce his health, or I don't know what they're going to do with it. Just, I know there's a big update coming very, very soon. I hope they just take take the community and hopefully some of my advice is down. And if you're feeling the same, let me know, guys. And also one of the big issues a lot of people haven't. I know the new update might change this. There's not enough support for multiplayer. I am a multiplayer person doing Call of Duty and Islam for Black Ops 4. But now I've done the supply stream. I've did all the camos for the assault rifles, apart from the SWAT, which I might be working towards now. But I've already got diamonds, so it doesn't really matter. It's just there's something off about it. I don't know. The Black Ops getting too much love. David Von has just tweeting about Blackout. It is very upsetting because I'm for multiplayer. I enjoy multiplayer. I love multiplayer. I like to see if I can get the lot of high kills. I can show off my skills. Because I like to have gunplay. I like to have them fights. But it's not being supported. Give us some new maps. I have not got the Black Ops Pass. Because I think it's a total rip-off. I have not seen a shadow of doubt of why people would buy this Black Ops Pass. 2 maps in about quite a few months. Right, a zombies map. I think that's it. It is ridiculous, and the maps aren't even that great, to be honest. The new maps. I'm not going to get the Black Ops Pass until I see a map I already want, or a zombies map I already want. It's just it needs to be supported quickly. Then that need to change a lot of the guns, and it's annoying. Speaking of the guns, like one of the guns I'm rocking here is my Maddox, Gold Maddox. At the moment, it's diamond at the moment. Now, sorry. Anyway, the three guns I wrote down, which are the most game breaking for me, are the Maddox, the Titan, and the Spitfire. Them three are pretty much overpowered. Especially like the Maddox I use there, I can just use it up close as well. It's a very versatile weapon, which I do like, but it does need a bit of a fix. But the one Spitfire is a very overpowered. It melts up close, which is fine. It's an SMG, it's supposed to. But people can cross mount me with it. I don't know how. And the operator mod is broken as hell. As you can see, some of the classes here. I'll get more into this in a minute. You have all the guns, and I feel like there's not enough variety in guns. I just don't know why. It might just be me. There's not enough variety. I think that it's very lacking. I need to see some new guns quick. I need to see, or like it's added guns like World War II kept adding. There's a Spitfire. It's so game breaking. There's not much variety in the SMG category. It's just there's something off. The tactical rifles are coming up next. There's only 3 of them. I'm very upset, and I've only started using them. But the LMGs, there's the Titan that I absolutely hate. That thing does not take skill at all to use. That's why I don't use it. And there's snipers. I don't rock snipers, but there's only 4 snipers. There's not enough guns. Moving on to like the secondaries, which I didn't expect much for secondaries. I only used the Cap 45 really, but there's 2 shotguns, 1 rocket launcher, and like 2 melee weapons at the moment. It's kind of ridiculous. Going on to the gear, which I'm fine with all the gear. That's fine. I'm going to use the stim shot on the cosmic device and the acoustic sensor. I do not rock body armor. It's the one thing I don't use. I refuse to use it. I hate people that do use it. This one bugs me. Who's going to use the equipment over their specialist equipment? It just doesn't make sense. The wildcards are totally fine with. I'm fine with all that. It's pretty much what we've already seen from Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and first Black Ops. And now this is what drives me. I'm a perk guy. There's not enough perks for me. I don't know. It's just me. I want more perks in the game. It is what it is. And there's like 2 perks in each class, in each category that I rock. It's just, it's not enough. It's not enough, guys. It's not enough. The supply stream. Now this thing I do positive. I think it's totally fine. I think it's a lot better than Black Ops 3. Is it better than World War 2? Maybe. It's not as good as Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare had the best one for me. I can get what I wanted easily. The boxes were very fair. There was loads of different guns. I can get guns very quickly, very easily, and test them all out. The shop is ridiculous. Like, look at all that stuff. It's just pointless as hell. Now we're going to move with Blackout now. I forgot how short this that's talk. So these are the character missions you can do. They did have character missions for the multiplayer, but they fixed that for the multiplayer characters in Blackout. Here's the armory. I have not found the grab at all. And pretty much that's it. And the MP40. I do not like this. This is the camos. I don't know if you heard about the paint cans. I do not like this. I'm not going to go searching out for them. If I see it like when I'm in my view, I will pick it up. But I'm not going to go searching for them. It's just ridiculous. And it'll take ages to grind for gold or even diamond, or especially dark matter. It's ridiculous. They need to fix this. I hope they change it. I don't think they will though. I get why they did it, but I'm just not pleased with it. And I can't really say much about the guns in Blackout because they're all like searchables. The modes obviously have your standard solo, duos, and quads, but then I do like how they have the updated ones. My favourite one at the moment is Close Quarters Frenzy, which just came out, but also a down button now is probably my favourite because you get to bring back your teammates if you can, which is always nice. Especially like Apex Legends, which is probably my favourite battle royale mode. It's better than Blackout. There's the map. They've only added hijacked in. It's kind of annoying. I rarely go there because it's a death wish. The gliding, I do like the glide. You guys know I've streamed this on YouTube a few times. You guys seem to enjoy my streams when I do Blackout, or if you just want to watch them later on, that's totally fine. There's something missing with Blackout. New mode to find. The teamwork is great. It's fun. That's the basic thing. It's fun. I hate team killing. I've been team killed a lot of times because people thought it's funny. It's really annoying. And one thing that Apex Legends Fortnite has over Blackout at times is the lack of colour. It's not as colourful as I want it to be. I expect them vibrant colours like Black Ops usually is at times. There's not much location, like I said, and The looting is coming up. They improved the looting from launch. It's like 10 times better. It's like a different game, but I feel like it still takes a little too long there. It's a lot better. It just takes a little too long for me personally. I've been killed a few times, but it is what it is. If they stick with it, I'm totally fine with it. But the main issue I have with this, like, I'm playing with random guys. They're in a party. I'm not. I was on a rocket mic. Sometimes I don't rocket mics, but even if you don't have mics or you don't want to use one, you should be able to communicate with your teammates, hopefully. I get the go for the realism thing. That's what I think Apex Legends does really well, is the ping system. I know I mentioned it in my previous sort of thing I did, but I'm working on more Apex Legends game videos and gameplay if you guys want to see that. It's hard to communicate. All I can hear is shots. My teammates are taking shots off, and then I can probably pinpoint where an enemy is, or either shooting at. It's just they need to catch up, and I think one of the biggest things Blackout needs to do is go free to play. I think it will do by near the end of the year when Modern Warfare 4, as I presume everyone thinks it is, or just Infinity Wars X out this year. Blackout needs to keep them updates going. They shouldn't put it behind Black Ops 4. They need to put it free to play, because Apex Legends, Fortnite have proven so far that free to play games are here to stay, and they're good. And Battle Royale free to play games are essential and do sell. They do work, and it does bring in the players. So Blackout need to do that if Activision want to get the numbers the same as Apex Legends had in about a week. Is ridiculous. It's a bit annoying that it hasn't gone free to play yet. I thought it would. I'm expecting maybe it might go free to play either by the end of the year or when the next Call of Duty is officially announced, which is like March, but I don't think that's too early. Maybe the summer I'm expecting it to go. But yeah, it's pretty much all about Blackout. I have nothing else to say about it. But yeah, mentioning back to the Titan, just some multiplayer, I totally forgot to mention it. It's game breaking, honestly. The thermal with it, if you use a thermal Titan, you know who the people are. Don't do that, it's annoying. It has no recoil. I hope the new update adds some recoil. It's an LMG, we need to have that recoil. The rest of them I'm fine with, but it just doesn't work. And take a few guys out there, nice. Now moving on to zombies. You guys know how much of a zombies fan I am. So let's get straight into it. This is the new perk system I'm about to show you. This is also the loadout as well, which I think is great, which one positive World War II had as well. So these are all the perks. My main top 4 perks are Time Slip, Deadshot, Dying Wish, and Stamina Up. Time Slip and Dying Wish are probably my favourites. And as you see, that blue little circle in Stamina Up is the modifier, which I think is a fantastic addition. So once you get all 4 of your perks, you also get Speed Cola, but then you also get like an extra perk added onto your last perk as well, so it's like it makes it more ultimate, which is very cool. These are your specialist weapons. I think these are fantastic. I love the Scepter. I only play really the Chaos storyline because I think it's better. I think only because I play 9. Wraithbite is probably the best equipment, but most of the equipment's fine. And I like how you get to pick your starting weapon like in World War II. It did really well. My favourite at the moment is obviously the Mog. It just melts. I have not rocked with the Talismans. I don't think it's the point, to be honest with you guys. Because you get them from the supply drop, and these obviously the gold guns, what I call elixirs, which pretty much the same. They've added some new ones in, but a lot of them are same return from Black Ops 3. These are the maps here. We have Voyage of Despair. We have 9. We've got Blood of the Dead. We have Classified. We have the Black Ops Pass, which is just a remaster of 5, which I want to get. And we have Dead of the Night, the brand new mode, brand new map, which people say it's not that great, but I know it's totally up to you. If you do like it, it's fine. I probably will get the Black Ops Pass, probably just for the zombies. But yeah, and also you have the doctor, like the laboratory film returns to get your elixirs. I love the new perk system. I think it's great. I'm a bit upset they got rid of the OG jug, but they actually put it in the game with your health. It's fine. We're going to show you the armor in a second, what it wants to. But yeah, the perk system is great. The new updates are fine. I hope they bring more stuff out. But here's all the weapons. And nicely added the DLC weapons pretty much straight away when they came in. The attachments I'm totally fine with. It's just the camos I have a massive problem with. They are so... I'm going to turn the page and read. the camos are extremely hard. It's like 3,600 headshots just to get like the past the normal ones. It's kind of ridiculous. But at least you can add like the new update added the new Mastercraft camos. If you have them, you can use them in game, which is totally fine. At least they did that. It took a while, which I'm a bit annoyed at, but hopefully they learn their lesson. But it shouldn't take ages to get gold on one gun. I don't think I'm going to try and do that. Going into some gameplay, actually, this is 9, which is my favourite mode, favourite map. All the rest I don't really like. I don't like Voyage, really. It's too close quarters. I'm not that good of a zombies player. But yeah, let's go to the positives more. The specialist weapons are fantastic. The maps are fine. They could be better. And hopefully that new map, which might be coming in the next update. I hope it is. I want to see how that is, and it might prompt me to get a Black Ops pass. But 9 is the best map at the moment. It's because the arena is the best training area in the game, and the aesthetic and the colours and the setting is phenomenal. We've never seen it before. It's just I can just sit down, kill some zombies for like a few hours, maybe 2 at the most, maybe 3, and just play it. It's fantastic. It's easy setup. You know how to do pack a punch is very easy. Just take down all the. You go to each section of the gods here. You go do each gong, defeat the enemies, go down, activate pack a punch. Shield is easy to set up as well. It's a very simple but fun map, and that's why I like it. I don't like complex stuff, especially when it comes to COD Zombies. I just want to sit down with my friends or just play myself, have a few games, get as far as I can. I only go for the survival. I don't go for the storyline. Sorry guys, my throat isn't the best today. But yeah, and that's why it's so good for me. The dislikes I don't like about the things I don't like about it. There's too much on the screen. So you have your perks, you have your score, you have your special, then you have all the gob. It's just all crammed into one corner. One thing about Black Ops 3, there's barely much on it, but I can see perfectly. It's like all in one line. I can see it. It's not too clumped everywhere. The top corner there, you can see my challenges. We activate on a cut one of the ropes, god ropes, and you have to do challenges, which I do like. But it's all too much on the screen. I know it's too. It's just just thing I don't like about it, but I can just ignore it. But it is annoying at times. Obviously, I mentioned about the camos. The marketing in the new maps. Now, this comes for Dead of the Night. There was no marketing. They were just like... It came out too early in Australia, I believe, on the PlayStation Store. Then they took it down. And then it didn't get no marketing whatsoever. It just came out of nowhere, which I don't know what's going on. They need to fix it. But I'm not happy with it, and you need to get that hype back. Black Ops 3, I saw trailers all the time for the new zombies maps, especially Derise and Drac, which I do love. I love that map, but there's no marketing. I hope that they fix it so much, and I'm gonna go now with my overall score. Now, keep in regard, this is my opinion. The multiplayer is great, but needs a lot of fixes. Black Ops is way too much support, and need to balance the game out. And as you see, I'm on Summit, which is probably one of my favourite maps of all time, but it's also one of my favourite maps on this game. Love it in Black Ops 1, love it in this as well. But overall, zombies, there's some good things. They need to improve it. Everywhere needs improvement. I can see why people have left Black Ops 4. It's just... And I want to stick with the game. I'm going to stick with it like I stuck with World War 2. I believe in Treyarch. I believe in each and every Call of Duty studio. But overall, if I had to give a score for this, it would probably be another 7 out of 10 I give World War 2 at the end. I hope this does get pushed up for my final review later, before the new Call of Duty gets released this year. And as you see, I'm going to get a 4-man piece here. Boom. But yeah, my main score is obviously going to go on multiplayer, because I'm more of a multiplayer guy than all of them. And I enjoy every aspect of this game, but it needs work. It needs work, and I know it's still got quite a few months, but the new Call of Duty is going to get announced very soon. It might be next month or 2 months, which is not a long time. But yeah, 7 out of 10. Hit that like button if you like.